Welcome to the Village of Norridge regular meeting, Wednesday, July 13th. I call the meeting in order. Roll call, please.
President Chmura.
Here.
Clerk Budnick. Trustee Kucharski.
Here.
Trustee Tannhauser.
Here.
Trustee Solomowski.
Present.
Trustee Baligario.
Here.
Trustee Gregorio.
Here.
Trustee Gelsomino.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need a motion to approve and adopt the minutes of the regular meeting of June 22nd, 2016, as presented and published, and that they may be made part of the record hereof.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Trustee Gelsomino, second by Trustee Solomowski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries. Okay. President's report. Dr. O'Malley is here. Front row there. Going to give us a presentation about 7 o'clock about the potential upcoming referendum. We'll answer all the questions and we'll be all a lot smarter when we leave, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, committee reports, finance, licenses, contracts, Trustee Gregorio.
Thank you, Mr. President. In discussion, as a matter of record, in accordance with Public Act 0. everything, so we move you to go over and take a look. Anyway, on the consent agenda, are there any questions or modifications to my agenda? Hearing none, I'd like to make a motion to accept the consent agenda A and B as presented.
Second.
First motion Gregorio, second Kucharski. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
That is all I have, Mr. President.
Jake, do you have the date for senior assistant?
Oh, I didn't say, yes, August 8th.
Thank you. We'll skip law and ordinance at this moment. We'll go right to water, utility, cell phone, cell sites, electrical aggregation. Trustee Solomowski.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have nothing for discussion under the consent agenda items. I have 2, A and B. Any questions or concerns? Make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion Trustee Solomowski, seconded by Tannhauser. Vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
That's all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you. Let's go to police. Trustee Kucharski.
Yes, sir. In discussion, before I get into this, I'd like to explain a few things, and I'm going to read it. The Village of Norridge, together with the Village of Schiller Park and the Village of Harvard Heights, hired PSAP Concepts and Solutions to assess and evaluate as well as make recommendations for the consolidation of 911 dispatch services. We have received the final report, and it has been recommended that based on cost, existing facility structure and layout, potential to expand with limited and no need for construction, that the 3 communities should move into the current Harvard Heights facility. Norridge, along with Schiller from any community will be automatically hired as part of the new staff. Many of our dispatchers have already resigned due to the uncertainty of consolidation. In order to not disrupt the Norridge 911 Center, to maintain the highest level of safety, the board should consider state pay, an incentive for the dispatchers who will remain on staff in Norridge until the first day of consolidation, which is why I have in discussion that we would be considering the radio dispatchers would stay employed with the village and continue working as radio dispatchers or until the last day before the 911 dispatch center is transferred and consolidated.
Trustee Kucharski, when's that testing going to begin?
I don't know, but they asked for an extension, and it is not till 12/31/16, and after that, apparently, there was an extension for this. I don't know exactly
Okay.
when it will be.
All right, thank you.
No, the extension was for us to submit the plan
But
first. That was, July 1st, everyone was supposed to have their plans in. But because of the confusion with a lot of different facilities, and you have to have 25,000 population consolidated. And this is not something that we chose to do, we were mandated to do it. So when we team up with Howard Heights and Schiller Park, we're over the 25,000. Those rules, Trustee Solomowski, will be decided by a couple of boards that'll be set up with our representatives and their representatives, and it will be a testing and everything else, but none of that's been laid down.
Any discussion on who's going to do that testing or what that testing is going to involve?
No, no,
Okay.
no.
All right, thank you.
And if there are no discussions in regard to my consent agenda, I would like the motion to accept.
Second.
First by Trustee Kucharski, seconded by Trustee Gregorio.
Asking is because there's
Trustee Gelsomino, vote please. 6-0, motion carries.
That's it, Mr. President.
Thank you. Now we'll go back to law, ordinance, and economic development, trustee Pelletier.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under discussion, I don't have anything to report at this time. And on the consent agenda, you just went over it under public works. Are there any questions as